decided to do a video diary instead of taking loads of pictures because we've got loads and loads of photographs of the lakes. So we're going to do a walk of Latrigg, which is one of the lower fells near Keswick, and we're just at Kazakh market at the moment. It's a lovely little market town, and they have this market on Saturday, and I think it's Wednesday, isn't it? Or not sure. I think the other day is Wednesday, but definitely on a Saturday, and it's always really busy. So we're just having a cappuccino, and then we'll be on our way. Okay, so the start of the walk to Latrigg, you need to look for the Kazakh railway footpath, and in the description below I'll put directions so you know how to get here. But if you look for somewhere called Kazakh Bridge, if you can see on that sign there, it's just on the old abandoned railway line, and there's some steps that you have to go up to get on the path, so I'll just show you that bit first. So excuse me, going up here. This is a good walk to do with families, and that is not too arduous. It's on the fell's only about 400 metres, and this is the railway path. When you've left the steps to start the walk, you need to turn left and follow the railway path for about a mile it is until you cut off up the fields. I'll show you that shortly, but the first thing you pass over is you pass over a bridge over the River Greta, and you can see loads of the fells in the background. There's cat bells in the background there, and you just carry on for about a mile down this path. So you don't leave the railway footpath at all, don't deviate off it. Sooner or later you come to this like wooded area, which there's a bridge crossing the River Greta, so you just carry on down the footpath. As you come a bit further down, there's a campsite along the side of the River Greta as well that always looks quite nice. And we're going up there shortly. A bit further down the railway path there's an old platform, and there's a bit of information here about it that tells you that 70 years ago that it was really industrious round here and everything. It's a busy place. There's lots of people walking about down here. So carry on, keep going, even past this arch bridge here, again that goes over the Greta, because the Greta just winds round through the woods. Just carry on going. We've now decided it's probably about 2 miles before you turn off, but we'll let you know exactly when. And it's lambing season in the Lake District, and that is why we do not eat lamb, because we spend so much time up here, and it's always lambing time normally when we come up in the spring, so we don't eat lamb at all. So you come to an old waiting room along the path, and this is where you turn. There's a gate here, and you go up. You start to go up through the fields. So as soon as you get to this on the path, it's near another one of those bridges across the river. You take this path. As you can see, there's the waiting room where those people are sat, and that's the gate that you come through. And then there's another gate here, and you need to take the path to the left and just carry on up the path. Further up the path you come to another gate, and there's a sign there that says Skiddaw 4 miles. I would say that's definitely for the more adventurous person. We have climbed it before, but you just take this route up this bank here, go through the gate and up the bank. So for now you follow the sign for Latrigg and Skiddaw. Don't be tempted to deviate off left. Just continue up the bank and follow the signs for Latrigg, because that's where we're going. So if you can see in the distance, this path would continue up Skiddaw. It's a great we have walked that before. I kind of wish we'd done it from this angle actually, because that path is water is coming into view on the left hand side here, and the minute you start to go up, the views open up. It's like the ramblers are on the way down from up here as well. Just carry on up the path, keep going. Do you ever get the feeling you're going the wrong way? So we're going upwards. So you can always see the path to Skiddaw on your right hand side, and we're just going through this gate here where it's gone through with the dogs, and we need to veer off up the fell there where the sheep are and where that fence is in the distance to get over to Latrigg. So don't continue on this path now unless you want to be adventurous and go to Skiddaw. You need to go up the side of the fell to where the fence is, where those people are coming down there. As you can see on the way up, the views of Derwentwater and the fells are brilliant, and they really start to open up the further and further you go up. You come to another gate near some trees on the left hand side, and you need to go through that now and carry on following the path. And the Latrigg summit is when you reach a bench which is at the very top of the fell. As you can see, the views are absolutely stunning. That's Keswick down below, the town that we've just walked through where the market is, and that's Derwentwater, which is the big lake in the area with the surrounding fells. It's really not that high up, but it's a really good view. That's Bassenthwaite Lake in the distance. And the Skiddaw path that I've been going on and on about is the fell there directly in front isn't Skiddaw, it's the furthest one over, so you do have to walk across all those fells, so I didn't think it was as easy as just going down the path. Yeah, it is lovely. I'll show you the bench, which is right at the top of Latrigg, and it's just over that hump where those people are. Okay, there's the official top of Latrigg. It's the bench that you can see where those people are sat. Again, you can see Bassenthwaite, which is far off in the distance, and the view of Derwentwater's great in Keswick. The summit that you can see up there, you just need to follow the path all the way down, and the path will take you all the way down to a wooded area, which you can see at the bottom here, and then you carry on through and you cross a bridge across the road, across the motorway, and then you end up back in Keswick. So it's quite self-explanatory from this point onward. So just follow the path down, don't deviate off it, and then you'll end up back in Keswick. So on your way back down the path from the fell, the views are still good of Derwent Water and of Bassenthwaite, and then you approach Galegill Woods, and there's a board here which tells you a bit about it, that 300 years ago in the woods you might have seen wild boar. You still might see red squirrels and deer now in the woods, so we'll just go through there, and then once you get through the woods you come to a motorway bridge, and then you are back in Keswick. I hope you've enjoyed this walk. Just stopped off at the Pheasant Inn, so we finished the walk and we're having a reward.